Okay, today I'm going to show you a couple of logic games, both on the same website, which I'll provide a link to in the description. The first one is Codebreaker, which you'll see is like Mastermind. The second one is called Ring, which is a variation where the code goes around in a circle as opposed to just straight across. But we'll get to the details to that in a minute. Oh, and just to brag a little bit, there I am on the Master Codebreaker list, and also for the regular game. And since I am at number 1 on both, I'm in the Banzuke. Anyway, enough bragging. Essentially, the idea is that there is a hidden code made up of 5 of these 8 different colored pegs. You initially make a guess. Your guess is scored, and you try to use the scores to deduce your errors and to arrive at the correct code. The scoring works like this. You get a black peg for every color that's the right color and the right position, and a white peg for every one that's the correct color but not in the correct position. We'll see how this works in just a second. Initially, you have nothing to go on, so you just guess. Also, it should be noted that each color occurs only once in the final code. Voila! 3 of those are right, which means 2 of those 3 are also in it. In any case, let's arbitrarily just say the first 3 are right, not in the right place, so we just moved them over. Let's add 2 new colors. Not such a good guess. Now, here's where we need to use a little logic. I know that 3 of these 5 are correct, which means 2 of those 3 are correct. But I only have 2 right. Since 2 out of these 3 must be correct, out of randomly any 2, at least 1 is right. And similarly here, since 3 of 5 are correct, out of randomly 3, at least 1 is correct. So, since I've got only 2 white pegs, I know that 1 of these 3 is right, and 1 of those 2 is right. Let's pick red, and let's pick blue. The good news is, I'm pretty certain magenta's gonna be in it. So, if it's red, it's not these 2. It's gotta be these 2. If it's red. Now bear in mind, I don't know which of these 3 it is. I'm guessing red. And I don't know which of these 2 it is. I'm guessing blue. The only thing I'm pretty sure about is magenta. But let's move forward. magenta here. I'm going to arbitrarily say that blue was the wrong guess. No reason to think so other than, why not? I just need 4 of these to be right. So let's pick purple this time and see what happens. See what that gets us. Wow, now we got all the right colors. We just need to get them into the right place. Well, since red is in it, he can't be in any of those 3. I'm going to say maybe he's one of my correct color and correct position. Well, I know that turquoise and purple don't go down here. Let's go ahead and stick with green there and see what that gets us. If those 2 are right, it means these ones are just mixed up. Magenta doesn't go here. Let's try magenta here. Turquoise would have to go here. There we go. And then purple is left with there. Let's make sure this is consistent. There's our 2 black pegs. Those 3 give us the white pegs. Here nothing lines up, so it's all white pegs. Here nothing lines up, it's all white pegs. I think we're okay. Let's see what happens. Voila. There you go. Okay, let's try another one. This time, I'm going to do a slightly different strategy, wherein I don't guess 5 different colors initially. This has an advantage of you're dealing with fewer colors, so it helps deduce colors easily, but you end up using more guesses to get there. So this may not be the best strategy if you're trying to get to a high score. At least this has not worked for me to get a high score, but I find this strategy a little more relaxing. So I arbitrarily choose the first 3 in a pattern, something like that. Well, let's say red is correct and orange is the white peg. Now, I'm assuming for the moment yellow's wrong. Let's just stick in green. Well, I'm not sure if red's in it. He's there. But now, was I right or not? Let's assume that green's wrong and that orange is right. Voila, that was a good guess. Red's right, orange is right, and one of those 3 turquoise are right. So let's go red, orange. I'm arbitrarily going to pick this guy. We don't know which of the three. Now let's stick blue. I'm going to go ahead and put in purple, because I know I've got 3. Voila. Just for the sake of whatever, let's assume that those 3 guys are right, and I just got those guys backwards. Just a guess, however. As you may be able to tell, sometimes you just get lucky, and sometimes you don't. Voila. There you go. Okay, this time let's play the ring version. Again, we're still trying to guess a code made up of these various colors, except for they appear in a ring pattern. And again, black means right color, right position. White means right color, wrong position. And this one, as you guess colors, you just keep affecting the ring. So you kind of have to use your own memory to keep track of what's going on. So this is maybe a little more complicated, but maybe not. Let's give it a go. See if you guys can follow along. I'm gonna guess red. I know red's in it, but not there. So what I like to do is just keep guessing red until I know where it goes. So red goes there. Let's just move along. I know orange is in it, just not right there. Now here's where keeping mental track helps. Red goes there and there. Yellow goes there. That was nice. Green doesn't go there. Red goes there, so we'll keep the red there. Try green there. Green goes there, not there. Orange goes there, not there. What do you know? Let's try blue. Not blue. So we need to go all the way around. Still not right. At least now we know for sure what it is. Voila. Let's try that one again. Think we can squeeze this in. The screen capture only lets me do about 15 minutes at a time. So I'm trying to edit this together. Well, good guess on the red. Sometimes you're lucky. Or I should say sometimes I'm lucky, maybe. Again, that's where I got the black peg for orange. Wow, lucky again. Lucky again. Lucky again. My goodness. Wasn't blue, so we know in place of the blue. Well, now I know that magenta goes here. What do you know? We get to add me to here. guess where it was at. Well, doesn't matter. Okay, let's try the ring version one more time. And I'll try and go through it slow enough in case anybody's having any troubles with what's going on. Essentially, you're just going to guess the colors. I tend to use the sequence as they come, trying to rely on my memory and some simple deduction as to which peg corresponds with which scoring peg. So, starting with red, I know red's not in it. So let's move to orange. I know orange is in it, just not there. I'm gonna keep guessing orange until I get to where he does go. My goodness. Well, now we'll move to the next color. And I will keep trying it until I get its correct location. So yellow goes there. And green goes there. I remember orange goes there. I also remember yellow goes here because it's where I switched to try green. And I stopped with green there, so I know that that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. So now, let's move on to turquoise, which doesn't go there, so it could go here or here. Let's try there. It does go there. We're going to keep yellow, remember. Well, dark blue's not in it, so I just go around. Let's try purple there. Well, purple's got to go where the dark blue, since we know he's not in it. And I know where the first purple was is now magenta. Voila. Let's just try it one more quick time. Red's not in it. Orange is in it, but not there. Orange goes there. Yellow's not in it. So we know green goes here, orange goes here. We know turquoise goes there. Interesting. Well, we know since yellow wasn't in it, magenta goes there. What do you know? 345. My goodness, a new high score. Zippity-doo-dah. Okay, one last time on the regular version of Codebreaker. And we'll do the fewer color strategy, just because I think it might be easier to follow along. So I'm just arbitrarily starting with 3 colors. I know they're all 3 in it. I just know we gotta try different positions for them. And it doesn't matter really, just as long as they're different than where they started. So now I'm just going to add a single color. I do this because it lets me not only eliminate colors, but narrow down the positions. I find it to be a little easier because I have to keep track of less stuff. Well, let's assume the orange was right. If the orange is right, yellow's got to go there. It's the only option left. And let's just move red along. And now let's pick turquoise. Well, still, I only have 3 colors correct, so turquoise is not in it. But I do know that orange didn't go there. So let's say red was my correct one there, which meant not yellow there. Let's try yellow there. And we know that orange doesn't go there, so let's try orange over here. And let's introduce the darker blue color. Interesting. Let's say these first 3 are right. And that the orange is simply the wrong one. Now, we're making a little guess here. I just know that it's 3 of them. So, I mean, it could be orange goes there. Or it could be that orange is right and one of these 2 are going to take one of the blue spaces. But let's just stick with this for the moment. Oops. You gotta fill in that blank spot there, buddy. Well, I know purple's not in it, but I made a good guess. So I know that magenta goes right there. So here we go. Put in magenta, and it will be code broken. Oh, cracked. Sorry. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll put the link to the site in my description, and maybe you guys could give it a go. Let me know what you think. And again, with love and tingles.